Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the College Unplugged podcast. I'm Ashley Marchianti.
And I'm Lexi White, and today we're going to be talking about how to survive freshman year. So first we're going to start with how our freshman years went and some things we faced while we were freshmen and how we got through it.
So when I was a freshman, specifically for Sacred Heart, whoever's watching this that's not from Sacred Heart, just a little bit of an explanation. You get given rooming assignments, so you don't really get to pick where you want to live and whatever. I lived in Seton, which is a freshman building, and I lived in a triple. So that was already like, I don't want to say a lot to deal with, but like there was a lot going on every day at once. I had two darling, wonderful roommates, Gabby and Daniela. If you ever see this, which you're not gonna, but hi. And it was great because we like all got along, but that's not always the case. And I have heard many roommate like horror stories. But yeah, I was given a triple, which I would say my tip for that, or even just moving in with people that you don't know in general, because everybody does go through that, whether you like it or not. You're not gonna be living with someone that you know, is to like, I guess like get out of your comfort zone. Because if I felt uncomfortable and didn't want to like talk to them, I would not be as close with them as I am today, or even all of freshman year. So I really feel like freshmen should like get out of their comfort zone and like talk to people whether they like it or not, because they really have no choice.
Yeah, so for my freshman year, I had met my roommate earlier in the year because I did early decision here, and I had met her through social media. I knew that she was from around, like she was from Connecticut, I'm from Norwalk, she was from Stamford. We ended up like Snapchatting and texting all the time, and we ended up loving each other, and we both did early decisions, so we were sure that we wanted to be roommates. And then I got there the first week, and it wasn't what I like expected. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, like also because like I chose a school that's really close to my house in Norwalk. I thought I was going to be like totally fine, but no matter like how far away you are from home, like it's a really hard thing to get used to. Just like sleeping with someone random, like yeah, I knew her before slightly through social media, but it still wasn't very like comfortable for me. I don't know. I was one of those kids that like always was homesick at sleepovers and stuff, so
It's not comfortable for anyone, by the way. You're not like you have this like fantasy in your head of like freshman year of college, and like you're gonna be like best friends with these people like the first day, and it's gonna be like lollipops and rainbows and butterflies, and like realistically like it's not. I'm sorry. Like it's not. Like yeah, you could grow to be like really good friends with your roommates, and like that's what I did and that's what you did, but like most of the time, a lot of the time, it doesn't go that way. And like thank God we weren't like in those positions, but a lot of the time it doesn't go that way. And I think freshmen need to realize that like it's okay that it doesn't go that way, because like I've heard stories, and like listen, stuff gets crazy, okay? And I've heard a lot of stories, and I feel like the stories get worse every time. But I feel like freshmen have to realize, or I wish I realized, that if something went wrong, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you are a freshman. You could switch rooms if necessary. You can also, like, you don't have to be in the same exact friend group as your roommates either. Like, you could branch out and, like, find new people and hang out with new people. And I think that's also not a mistake I made, because I have a fantastic group of friends, but if you don't like branch out and like talk to new people and like find new friends, or be okay with the realization that like you don't need to be in the exact same friend group as your roommates, like you're not gonna be happy if you're not happy.
Right. So sorry, just going back to what I was saying of my freshman year story, I ended up actually moving out like 3 days in. So that kind of just goes with what Ashley was saying. Like, you can do what's best for you, even if, like, I kept saying in my head, like, oh, it's only been 3 days, like, give it some time. But I think, like, it's clear when you know, and I just knew that I wouldn't be comfortable or happy in that situation. So I ended up commuting my freshman year, and I still like stuck with my roommate. Like, we are still very good friends now. But another thing, going into a different topic, is since I started commuting, I was having a lot of trouble like getting involved and finding friends and all of that, because even it would have been a different story if I was in a triple like Ashley or something, but like I had only known her and a couple of her friends. But I chose to start putting myself out there in the dance program, and that really gave me a whole new world of friends, and I think that's something that really needs to be talked about. Even if you're not commuting, like, you really only know your one or two roommates in Ashley's situation, so I think it's really important that you put yourself out there and you put yourself in situations that you may not be comfortable with, or that seem like they're like crazy in your head, or go talk to people that you may not think that you'd click with right away, but there's definitely some surprises in people, and I think it's worth it.
And there's also like, this is gonna sound like it doesn't make sense, but like, trust me, it's gonna make sense. There's always friends if you try. Like, I can promise you, like, when you feel like you have no friends, or you feel like alone, or you're feeling lonely, and like, yes, you can like go home or like do other options if it gets to that point, which is also okay, but like, you will find friends if you try. And unfortunately, like, you have to try. There's no like not trying and getting friends. Like, that's not like a thing. Like, you have to put yourself out there and talk to people and find friends. And if you don't want to do that, that's okay, but like, you need to put yourself out there, and if you don't, you aren't going to be living the experience that you want to live in college.
Yeah, I think your experience is what you make it. Like, I remember my freshman year, not only was I like struggling with like the guilt of moving out and commuting, but I was also struggling with a really hard breakup, and that was when it was like right before December break, and that was when I realized that like I need to make my college experience like what I want it to be. So that's when I started putting myself out there in the dance program, and long story short, that's where I found all my roommates that I live with now. It just takes one person. Like, I met my friend Grace in the dance program, and she introduced me to all of her friends, and that's the group of friends I live with now. So I think whatever you want your college experience to look like, you have to put your mind to it and really actually do it. Yeah, I think it's important to kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone, because like I was in a very, I don't know, I kind of wanted to like be like, oh, like I'm going through a breakup, like I don't even live here, like who cares if I have friends. But I think that I was thinking ahead and saying I had 3 more years after this to go through, and I knew I didn't want to commute for all 4 years. So I think I just put my mind to it, and yeah, it wasn't hard at all. It just takes
it's not hard,
it's just conversation and
effort.
Yeah.
I think next we should touch up on something a little more lighthearted, I guess, because I feel like we just like yelled at the camera. We're like, make friends. But I think we should touch on things that not only that people going into college should know, but like people that are currently like freshmen that like they like need to realize, or like things in general. Because I remember like when I was going into college and I was like, I don't even know like what stuff I should get. It's like, I feel like we should like name the things that like are like essential in like a freshman dorm.
Yeah.
Because like I know it's like already halfway into the year, but like I said, like people that are going into college could also watch this. But a fan, God bless a fan. Get a fan, please get a fan.
It doesn't matter, like none of the temperatures in your room are going to make sense. Like during winter, it's going to be like the AC is the heat's going to be off for some reason. So if you're ever confused, like, just know that, like, if you're gonna be, like, freezing outside, like, don't think, like, you're gonna step inside of the dorm and, like, be, like, oh, I'm so
like,
warm.
so
like,
cozy.
no, like, that's never gonna happen. So
it's either the heat is not on in general or it's on 97.
yeah.
One time freshman year, my roommate now, Adriana, love you, God bless your soul. I didn't live with her freshman year, and her her thermostat, it was like the middle of winter. Her thermostat actually read that her room was 88 degrees. That's like not okay. And like I'm not bashing the school and all, like whatever, but like I'm just saying, like, get a fan.
Yeah.
Get a fan. I don't care if you have 5, 6, 6, 7. I don't care. Just get a fan. You need a fan.
Well,
Oh my
this
God.
is like kind of off topic. Sorry. This is like kind of off topic of that, but like just like going along with that, it's like not having to do with your dorm, but I just like a horror story. I'm sorry. I love this school, but I was doing like a tech rehearsal for my dance program, and the stage was maybe 15 degrees, and it was winter. So like they were expecting us to like our bodies to be warm in 15-degree weather. So I think that like tying that back in, just like you need to like have like you need to pack for if it's freezing, like Antarctica type beat, or like the Sahara Desert. Like
Yeah. Like if you're packed, okay, understandable if it's like you're just moving in and it's August. Yes, I'm not saying you need like 55 hoodies by then, but I'm saying like once it gets slightly chilly outside or slightly too hot, you're gonna need the opposite clothing for the opposite temperature.
Yeah.
Because I'm not kidding when I say I start bringing hoodies and like thick things to make me warm when it's like barely like 60 degrees, because I knew that my dorm was going to have the heat on immediately, and it wasn't going to have the heat on immediately, and I was going to be freezing, or it would have the heat on immediately and I would need my summer clothes back on.
Yeah.
Either way, you need a fan or a portable heater or like a heating pad, a heating blanket. Well, I don't care what it is, but you need something in order for you not to sweat to death, freeze to death. And yeah.
Yeah. I think other things like clothing wise, like me and Ashley were both hoodie girls, and
I'm
like yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't need like 40 hoodies. Like
no.
Other like going off of what Ashley just said, even though she said bring 40 hoodies, like that exact sentence, like
You don't.
you don't need 40 hoodies. I think like maybe 10. Like
because you also, I don't know why people, I mean, I suspected this, so I don't know why I'm like blaming other people, but I don't know why freshmen, including myself, think that you have this like large amount of organization closet space, because I don't know about other schools. I mean, I've seen other dorm rooms of other schools and it's around the same thing. You really just get a singular dresser with 3 drawers and a closet.
A closet that is this skinny.
Yay big.
Yay big, yay tall.
And you're not going to be able to fit those 40 hoodies in there.
That will be the only thing you fit, coming from experience.
Yes.
I unpacked all of my hoodies my sophomore year, and that was my entire wardrobe. And then I looked at the rest of the boxes that I had, with like shirts and pants and stuff. There was nowhere to put them. So, like, if you're planning on bringing that stuff, that's fine, but you're going to have to get other storage, like storage bins. Like,
definitely. Yep. That's another thing. 100%. Whether you don't bring it with you when you move in, you're going to have to go to Target and buy it, is a new, like, one of those plastic, like, wardrobe drawers.
They're like
things. Because you're going to need more storage. There is nowhere for you to put anything.
Nowhere. Like, absolutely nowhere.
Absolutely nothing.
For a freshman watching this and going into sophomore year, specifically living in North, unfortunately, like, laundry is not going to be a thing for you because, first of all, just, like, it's so inconvenient. Like, I know that this is, like, all dorms. So, like, it's so inconvenient to, like, take my laundry basket, like, stroll it through the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, bring it outside into the gross halls of the dorm, drag it, we had to go into the elevator with it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we would just sit there with our, like, couldn't even hold it because it was so filled with clothes. And then we would get there and there wouldn't be anything open.
Yeah. So I really, my issue was I'm a little bit lazy a lot of the time. And I personally would rather wait until my laundry basket's overflowing
Me
than
as
have to
well.
do laundry because it was that much of a hassle.
Yes.
But I will say that if I had to go back and redo that, I would probably do laundry as much as possible so I wouldn't even have that much to do ever.
Yeah.
Because when you have so much clothes to do, that's so many loads, and I would say sometimes we would do laundry and it would take like 3 days.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Easily.
sure.
If you
And-
have like a large load and you're like, yeah, no problem, like I'll do that in like an hour or two. No, it's about 36 hours.
And even for, like, me, who, like, I don't know if this is controversial, but, like, I don't do white stark socks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do all of that. Like, I just do everything together. And, like, it still took me so long. Because also, since I waited so long to, like, do, like, the pile, like, it wouldn't dry.
Oh my God, it would never dry.
It would never dry. So, like, just do your laundry at a normal, you know, the bin's up to here, the laundry's halfway.
Yeah.
Just do it halfway.
Not saying that I do this now.
Oh, no.
Because if you saw my laundry basket or my closet in general.
No, I don't do that. But I'm just thinking of things that I struggled with. Because, like, sophomore year was kind of my, like, freshman year. Like, I was figuring out how to do stuff. So that was that. And then, yeah, that was, like, my biggest, like, oh, my God, I low-key hate the dorms thing. But it was fine. I just, like, it was my own doing. Just letting my clothes run me over.
So I think I'm going to go on to another thing that I think freshmen should understand is, okay, I don't know if this was everybody else's experience, but coming from me personally, I know freshmen, you guys don't have cars on campus, and I know a lot of people sneak their cars, everybody ends up with a car or whatever. But when I say you don't need to be wasting all your money and going out when you have a shoe card with money on it and that you could go to the dining halls with, like, I want to emphasize that because I wasted so much money freshman year, like door dashing and ordering food and this and that, when it's like, wait, you have $1,500 on a shoe card that's pretty much free and you just bring it, and it's like,
and I'm pretty sure, like, freshmen now have more than, like,
yeah,
what
like I
we
had like $1,500 and like that was overly too much.
Yeah. And another thing is, like, if you are someone that, like, somewhat goes to the dining halls, like, it's like you should be using all your dining dollars, because then that's, like, a waste of, like, real money that like your parents are paying. I've gotten in trouble multiple times by my mom being like, have you used all your dining dollars? And she's right. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be, like, getting free food from, like,
I'm not saying you need to do like breakfast, lunch, and dinner
No.
at Linda's, but like, you know, you don't need to be having like Pancheros and Chipotle and McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, that's where things go wrong.
I mean, we can't really talk, but
No, yeah, we definitely can't. But I'm just saying, freshman wise, I should have just.
but
went to
just learn
Linda's.
from us.
Yeah,
We're seniors and we're
still figuring it out ourselves.
Yeah.
Whether you think so or not, your attendance matters.
Oh yeah, take it from her.
No. But I'm saying freshman year, okay? You could go to a class and they could be like, you know, like it's on you basically. Like, you're an adult now. Like, if you don't want to come, that's fine. Don't come. Go to class.
Yeah.
I like I said before, I'm still figuring it out. But go to class. If I could go back, I wish I went to class because my grades were so good when it came to homework and quizzes and tests, but my attendance was so bad that my grades, like, dropped.
Yeah. Like, coming from someone that, like, has severe OCD and anxiety about, like, that, like, I don't miss class, and, like, I think that school is, I mean, obviously I'm not in some crazy major, like, I'm not a nursing major, don't come for me, but, like, I literally just I show up to class, I do the work that is given, and like it's an easy A. Like showing up to class is like, that is like your key to just like getting through college. Like I know, like, trust me, those
Even
8
if-
a.m.s with the snow and the rain, oh god, it's horrible, but like it'll be worth it.
Even if your grades in the class in general aren't as good, if your attendance is 100, you're easily in like the CB range.
Yeah, which is like
that's all you really, not that's all you have to do, but like that's just an easy like way to get like participation points, attendance points. Like even if a professor, like, because this isn't high school anymore where it's like, oh, like, you know, you show up every day, you have a choice really if you want to go or not. And even if a professor sees you there every day but you're not doing the best in the class, they know that you're showing up.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's technically like you have to, but you really don't. So like they know that you're choosing to come every single day or whenever you have the class. But
yeah, oh, that's another thing. Like if you're struggling in a class, like I like actually did this for one of my classes freshman year. Like I actually went to office hours, and I know like syllabus week, like we're like silly week, like we're but like and they're
silly
like
week
going
is
over.
never silly week, by the way.
No, oh yeah, no, you're there for the entire time. There's homework, like don't get it twisted.
Get ready.
But when they're going over the syllabus and like they're talking about like, oh, like my office hours are this time here, like you don't have to listen like in class, but like if you're actually struggling, like it's a very like easy way to like even if you go to office hours and like you're not understanding it, like your professor knows that you like care and that you're going there.
Even as easy as an email.
Yeah, like anything, or just like like if you're having an issue with an assignment that they assigned, and like you actually take the time to like email the professor and like say like, hey, I had a question about this or something like that. Like it's something that like a professor really likes. That I've been told from professors that like the class that I went to when I was having trouble in it, like she honestly like kind of helped me more than like she probably should have, because like she knew I was actually trying and like I needed this class for my major. And so it's like really important to show up and show that you care. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
That concludes our brutal freshman year.
Yeah, this one was
Life
we were kind of yelling in your face, but sorry, not sorry, actually.
I wish someone did this for me.
Yeah. I mean, listen, also a lot of the times I feel like we are saying like I wish someone told us this. They did. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People did tell us this and we just didn't believe them.
Listen to us.
Yeah, we're here to tell you that everything that everybody is telling you about freshman year is unfortunately all true. So
but don't worry, it's still fun. It's still fun.
No, yeah. I mean, it's great. I'd never want to leave, but we're just here to tell you that it's not all sunshines and rainbows, which our next episode we could talk about stuff that it's actually great and what's great about freshman year and
or
college.
Just college in general.
Yeah, but that concludes our episode today, and maybe next time we'll have a guest. Who knows? You'll have to see if you want to watch it. Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.